What's going on, guys? It's Cliffy here. Today we're taking on the star-studded Royal Challengers Bangalore in the semi-final of this Indian Premier League. We won the toss, and what do when we win the toss when it comes to knockout games? We bet. We put pressure on the board. We're hoping for a big score from Cliffy. We haven't seen one in a while, so it would be nice to manage to pick up one very early on. That's a nice shot to start off. We don't see that very often. The back foot drive, I guess you would say, probably through point, and pick up a single, which is the perfect way to start. And we can't really ask for too much more than that. Nothing really to talk about in regards to this career mode. As I said, we're taking on RCB in the semi-final. We've lost a wicket inside the first over, and in comes Mitchell Starc. Probably going to bring some thunderbolts, I would say. This guy, Mitchell Starc, actually, we do have something to talk about, is now the record holder, I believe, the quickest to 100 one-day international wickets. He got there in, I believe it was 52 matches, which beat the previous record by just one game. And this record potentially, it stood for a wee while, potentially it could tumble again. I believe India's Mohammad Shami, from memory, needs 13 wickets in his next 4 one-day internationals to beat Mitchell Starc. So I'm guessing that he would go, I can't remember if it was beat or to equal him. So he's either going to do it in 51 or 52 matches. 51 if he gets a record for himself, or 52 if he is going to tie with Mitchell Starc. We will have to wait and see. Good 3 run there by Jack Callis. Batting with him here today, and we're going to need a lot from him and a lot. I think we're just going to need a lot of runs on the board. As I said, this RCB side star-studded as hell. When you think of the likes of Kohli, Gale, AB de Villiers, just to name a few of their star players, obviously in that top order. So we are going to need a big total on the board. We're going to need our bowlers to do a job as well. So hopefully they can go and do that here. Bit of a shot, which we haven't seen in a while. Bit of a shot in anger in this batting career. That one was pitched up and it was just asking to go and be put away. Just trying to manipulate the field a little bit and not get too many dot balls, not get bogged down, and just continue to keep the score ticking over. And then when we get in that area that we want, obviously on the pads is easy pickings, then we'll go and actually pick up a nice 2. So that's very good running to manage to pick that up there. And all of a sudden 28 on the board already in just 2.5 overs in the book. So we're looking potentially at a big total here with both myself and Jack Callis looking good. And what a shot that is, through point or cover point, whatever you want to call it. And going to come back again for 3. So that's 9 off the first 4 balls in this over. You can't ask for too much more than that. And hopefully Callis can do a bit of damage in these last 2 as well and pick up something. No, I tell a lie. He's hit another 3. So we're going to get another opportunity at it. And we just spank it. Over the top of cover, boys, and we move on to 23 off just 9 deliveries. So 40 up already inside the first 3 overs. And batting with a lot of confidence here today. It's something that we haven't seen in a while when it's come to this batting career. We have been very, I wouldn't say subdued, but we've been definitely looking to try and play the long game, look to try and bat around and build a partnership, whereas today, a little bit more aggressive, 25 off 10, so striking at 250. Callis is slightly bettered that. He's striking at 260. That's a 50 partnership coming from just 18 deliveries. You can't ask for too much more than that. That's a very, very quick 50 that has been brought up by both of us. So we will continue that, continue to press. And we've taken Mitchell Starc. I believe that's his second over. He's gone for 28. He's one of the big guns of this RCB side. So to take him for 28 off his first 2 must be demoralising. Change in bowling. We've got Dinda coming in now. And I think we just need to keep going. Just need to keep playing in the vein that we have been. Continue to be a little bit aggressive when the ball is there. And try and put away those boundaries when we can to keep the scoreboard ticking over. We've moved past Callis. We've moved on to 56. And that run rate is up above 11.5 within the first 5 overs. You can't ask for really too much more than that there. Trying to work that one away on the leg side, but not the case. Caught up in the pads, and that is going to be a dot ball to finish. So this is just really good, really, really good. And I want to say good again, but it is a great start. Callis is gone. He's taken Morkel, Albie Morkel, for 11 so far. And we're going to take him probably for another 6. The fielders just stand and watch. And that's gone straight into the sight screen. We get that 50 XP for hitting it. And we move on to 73 as the team. 35 off 14 for Cliffy. Callis, 38 off 18. And just a brutal start as we finish the power play with back-to-back sixes. 79 on the board, 41 to our name. We can't ask for much more than that from Cliffy inside the first 6 overs. We're going to continue to build, try and keep this momentum going, and we're going to do that with the field being the way it is. They haven't changed the field, haven't brought anyone up, so that is definitely a positive for us. It just means we can keep going downtown to Boomtown and keep picking up these sixes, hopefully. 47 now on the board off 16 deliveries for Cliffy. Closing in on that personal 50 and the team 100 as well, and to do that within 6 overs, as I said, can't ask for much more than that. Play that one. Oh, I actually got a bit nervous there. I thought potentially that was going to be caught, but it has gone for 4. Moves us on to 50. 51 off just 17 deliveries. Strike rate of 300. And now we have seen that change in the field, which does actually work quite well in our favour because they have had to move the man that was down at fine leg. They've moved him in closer. He's in a fly slip position now, so if we can guide it well enough wide of that man, we will be able to pick up 4 more often than not if the timing is there. But 101 already on the board. Boys, love it. Absolutely love it. LB Morkel, if you are going to put it there, your fielders can do just that. They can stand there and just watch it go for 6. Another one that's gone into the sight screen. We will pick up that 50 XP, boys. Run rate is up above 15. What a performance this has been so far in the semi-finals by KKR. They are just absolutely cruising at the moment, heading towards a big total. We're looking at over 200, which anytime you are chasing that in a semi-final, pressure's on you. The scoreboard pressure, it can easily get to you. But Morkel's come back with 2 very good deliveries. Almost has taken my middle stump with that one. We just need to be a bit careful. We need to make sure that we don't go and do anything silly to give away this good start that we've got so far. Chris Gale, I think that is, patrolling out there on the boundary. Very cool, calm and collective. No need to rush in and take that there. Just ease on into it and pick it up, keeping it to 2. So 60 runs. This has been the biggest score that we've had in a wee while in batting career. We have been struggling just a little bit with the bat. And what a shot that is. That has gone probably in front of, maybe behind cover, I guess you would say. Pick up another 2. And that again is another good over. A few dots in there, but we still have managed to pick up, I believe, 11 from it. And we'll continue to do that. And now, a little bit of a tactic here by RCB, bringing in the off-spinner, the part-timer, Chris Gale. He's gone for 15 so far. So, Callis, he has done a number on him so far. We'll just pick up a single. There's been some good work that's been done already in this over, so no need to go for that big slog. 16 coming off it, and things are just getting better and better for the Kolkata Knight Riders at the moment. We're not even at the halfway stage, and already 127 on the board. You can't ask for much more than that there. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. If that ball's there, if it's short and wide, Morkel, it is going to go for 4, mate. It's going to be guided away nicely, as we've seen there, for another 4. We move past Callis again. It's a little bit of a race at the moment to see who is going to get, well, I guess to 100 first, and who's going to do it with the best strike rate. Both players very close and contributing very evenly. At the moment, ahead just. We've faced one less ball and got 7 more runs to our name at the moment. And Morkel, mate, even anything that is on the stumps is still going to get taken away. They have put a man back there, and we have to put the dive in. Otherwise, we would have been short of our ground if a direct hit had been. But there's a man back there now. Man, it's square. Wow. Strange field, but we'll just continue to, as I said, I don't want to give away this good start that we've gone and got, because we've got 74 to our name so far. There's a big 100 on the cards if we want it. Still 10 overs left to bat, so still plenty of time to go and obviously play those big hits later on in the innings. And I think RCB are starting to run out of a few options here. 142 at the halfway stage. And they have brought in an off-spinner. Don't have that man back there patrolling, which is just silly. You've got to have a man back there for me, boys. Have you not done your homework? Have you not known that Cliffy likes to play that guide down to third man? And more often than not, he will get enough of it to see a boundary come of it. Not this time, though. That one is only going to be a 2, but a 2 nonetheless. And I think the key in this innings, there has been a lot of boundaries, yes, but the key has been there have been hardly any dot balls. We've scored off mainly everything, and quite often it hasn't even been ones that we've got. It's been twos, threes, and possibly even more. We've worked another one away. It's going to be another boundary, boys. We moved to 84, and that is the 150 partnership coming off just 58 deliveries. These two smashing all kinds of records at the moment. 152. And we are just continuing to rock and roll at the moment, boys. Another one that's guided through third man will pick up another 4. Move on to 88. 88 off 32 so far. And boys, I'm eyeing a big 100 here. Unless we go and do something silly like get ourselves out LBW. We're not going to do that. We are going to stick in. Hopefully Calix can do that as well. And we can bat through the majority of the innings together, which I don't think is something I have done in a T20 in this batting career. I do not think I have batted an entire 20 overs. I do not believe I have carried my bat in an inning. So we will have to wait and see if we can do that here. Saying that though, that is not going to happen with me and Callis because Callis is gone. And I think Chris Lynn is gone as well. So we've lost 2 wickets very early on. And we now are batting with, from memory, Manish Pandey, who is the Indian A captain at the moment. So still plenty of quality. That one there has been timed very poorly. I can't believe that's been timed poorly and it still has almost gone for a 4. That is how well we are hitting the ball at the moment, boys. We are 164 for 3 off 12 and a bit overs. 95 off 35. I'm going for the big 6 to bring it up. Verinda Sehwag style. And we play that over mid-on. It's huge. It's massive. It's a 6. It's 100. 89 metres, boys. We'll definitely take that. And that is 100. What a time for the captain to come up big for the Kolkata Knight Riders in the semi-final. 100 off just 36 deliveries. And we are moving towards a record total, would have to be said here at the moment. 170 on the board and still about 7 overs left to go. And I do not know why they've gone with this field. It seems silly. They've got a man, well, both men up inside the circle down the ground, which is where we've just gone absolutely ballistic in this innings. They've probably moved a man back to third man, I would say, patrolling out there. But still, why you bring those men up doesn't matter. Even if they're out on the boundary, there is no way they're getting that unless they are sitting back in about row D or E. But what a shot. What an innings we've seen so far to date from Cliffy. 7 overs still to go. And as I said, now it is a question not of how many we will score, but whether we will carry the bat as well. We've lost another wicket. We've lost Pandey. We've still got 188 on the board. And we're just going to continue. I'm just going to keep going for it. I think, you know, that's what we have to do. Even if we get out now in this situation, we've still probably got enough on the board, I think, to contain this RCB side. But what you can't ask for too much more. Robin Utapa comes in. And he's 12 off 4 already. So he's striking at 300 too. He's striking it higher than me. Not for long though, boys. I'm going for 6s. I'm going downtown. And now we have seen a change of the field. Why do you have to keep changing the field on me? It's a good field too. This is probably the best field that they can set to me. I don't think, from memory, there was a man out towards cover. But we have miscued that one. But we've miscued it well enough. That's how well we're timing it, boys. It's gone for a 6. You can't ask for too much more than that. The man at straight on couldn't get around from it. It was miscued. It was supposed to be hitting over cover. But just the power and the accuracy that is in there. There's a man... Oh, no. Oh, I knew that man was there. There was a man at wide off. He's gone and taken it. The innings is finished. 123 off 43 deliveries. Absolutely incredible hitting we've seen here today from Cliffy. Will it be enough to see the Kolkata Knight Riders head into the semi-finals? We'll have to wait and see. We're going to simulate through the rest of the game. But 200 on the board already. And as I said, it's going to take a monumental effort from RCB. And I really hope that they haven't gone and got up. Because I'll be disappointed if I've scored 143 and we don't get up. High fives all around. We win by 32 runs. So 209 playing 241. And Chris Gale actually getting the man of the match. 70 off 40 deliveries and 3 for 34. So good effort by the West Indian all-rounder there to pick up that man of the match. But really, it should have gone to the guy who scored 123 off 43 deliveries. You can't ask for too much more than that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap things up here. Do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links to that can be found down below in the description. Hope you're having a good week so far. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I've got some Rugby Challenge 3 coming your guys' way. Make sure you do not miss that.